What's up, y'all? It's Real Talk with B. Back at it again. You know how we do. We just gonna dive right on in. So check this out, man. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about the government, child support, things like that of that nature, parenting, things like that. So check it out, man. No, I don't agree with child support. Why? There's multiple situations why I could say that. Some people will say this. Well, if one of the parents ain't helping and ain't doing nothing, then they obligated to do something and they should have to pay and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but then I'm going to say, was the judge or the courthouse or any government official there when y'all met? No. Was they there when y'all chose to be together? When she chose you or he chose you? No. Was they there when y'all decided to start fucking without protection or before y'all got married? No. Did either one have a pot to piss in, wanted to throw it out before y'all decided to have kids? Maybe. But does that mean that you bring a stranger in to dictate what you guys do? You got the government and other people telling you how y'all raise y'all children. Well, you get them, hey lady, you get full custody because they came out of you. You get parenting time guidelines. Whoa, what the fuck? Now where does that make sense? Now listen to this. Then you got the situation, you sitting over here, okay, so now the judge is telling me and you when I could see my kids, when you could let me see my kids. And they ain't had nothing to do with having this kid. People are lazy. People are lazy. People say, Brandon, why you da 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 da? Bro, if I got it, they get it. If I got it, they get it. No matter how many times anybody asks me a question, if I got it, they get it. Now that was for me. And I'm sure it's like that with other people. If you got it, they get it. In a situation like that, hell no, you shouldn't be on child support. If you consistently in your kids' lives, if you steady, if you got it, they get it. Some people say, well, what's the difference? The difference is, I'm going to ask you out there. If you got it, do they get it? Yes. Okay, if you don't got it, do they get it? No. That's the difference. So if I don't got it and they don't get it, then there's a sentence over my head. But if you don't got it and they don't get it, you're good. You don't have to worry. That's where adding the courthouse and justice people and all that stuff and child support come into play, bro. Some people will get put on child support. Okay, cool. Okay, you got the single mother or the single father. I don't go one way or the other. Single mother or single father. And let's say you start off not being there, but then down the line, you grow up, you start being there, you're a parent, you're a father, you start pitching in and start doing stuff, but you still stuck on child support. Who's it up to get off of there? 9 times out of 10, from what I understand now, she gonna have to go up there and say, hey, we either living together or, hey, he's doing everything with me. Hey, some's got to give. And even then, it's possible that they still won't take you up off of there. So you stuck. So not only do you got to do this is the other part of child support I hate. Hey, dad. Hey, mom. Can I get some money to go out with my friends? No, not right now. I'm going to put it on child support. And then when your mom or your dad gets it, ask them for it. That's what we got. That's what society is telling people to do. Because I tell anybody right now, judge anybody. If my kids come up to me and ask me for something, if I got it, they get it. And if you don't get it at the courthouse, okay, I see you when I see you. But the pressure of that is stressful. Because then it's like, well, dang, if I don't put on child support, then there's a chance they're going to come at me. I can go to jail, prison, whatever the case may be. But I know I'm giving them, if they ask me right now out here, then I'm going to give it to them. So people always ask me, bro, like, And I tell them, bro, it's not something that I approve of. I would never take anybody to court for child support. Then or now. I never would. And now I would say it because I done been through it. And I see the ramifications for it later. Let's say this. So I was on, I'm gonna give y'all the real. This real talk will be. I was on child support for 5 kids. 2 different baby mothers. Now, I was there at the beginning of one for them. The other one, I didn't even know when they was born because the mom didn't tell me. So, still no excuse. I was still running around doing what I was doing back then. So even after I knew, which I knew around the time, but they wanted their mom in there instead of me. So it was one of those situations. Okay, so what happened was, eventually I got put on child support. And what happens is, they don't go from the time that you supposedly stop living there. They go all the way back. Let's say you in your kids' lives for the first 5-6 years. Then you get put on child support. They go all the way back. I don't give a damn what nobody in these comments about to say. I don't care what nobody in the video say. They go all the way back. The time you was there. And add it all up. And that's called rearage. That's rearage. So, you still got to pay that. Catch it up. Now they start right now with your child support. So, not you paying this and that. So, you're going to pay your weekly or monthly, and you're going to pay your rearage. The rearage is the time you was there. Could be the time you weren't there too. Either or. But that's crazy to me. So, that's how that works. And then let's say you get back in your kids' lives after about 2, 3, 4 years. You still on it. You still got them rearage. For one of my child support cases, y'all, because I got custody of 2 of those 5. So 2 out of those 5 I have custody of now. I'm not on child support for, but I still have to pay the rearage. Now, I guarantee you, it's only, well, I just got through talking to the people. I only got to do like $25 a month for the rearage, because the rearage is cheaper than your actual payment, right? So pay $25 a month. Yes, while I have custody of my kids, I still got to pay all that back stuff. Okay? I will be 57 if I stick to $25 a month. No, actually, I did $100. I think I did $100 a month. I think I did $100 a month or $100 something. Either way, I'll be about 57.60 before that case number alone is paid off of rearage. So you tell me if you agree with child support or adding the judicial system into dictating y'all lives. Like I say, man, it's a crazy system. I know it's backwards, and I know some parents be like, well, I'm going to go get mine. If I ain't about to be paying everything and doing this and doing that, and they out there doing this, doing that. Okay. At the same time, they still your kids. The kids know you the ones taking care of them. I'd be like, fuck that nigga, or fuck her, whichever one got custody. You know what I'm saying? You chose to lay down with this person, to have these kids. Now it's your responsibility whether they pick up or not. But I get it. I'm not saying I don't understand or I don't get it. It's just I don't agree with it. I don't. You know. So I'm still on child support for 3. And I'm consistently in their life every day. I'm talking about rides, you know, taking them to work, coming to my house, you know, pick them up from school, you know. My daughter's, Dad, I need some work shoes. Okay, let's go get them. Well, Dad, can I get these too? Yeah, go ahead, grab them. My son's car was messed up. Came out of pocket on that. I wasn't asked to do it, and I'm not saying it to get anything. Parents shouldn't get any kind of praise or nothing from friends, family, none of that for doing your job. I get it. People be like, man, I congratulate you, bro. You stepping up, you doing your thing. Yeah, bro. That's cool. I appreciate it. But you're supposed to do it. That's like me sitting over here saying, oh, I need help with my bills at my house. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, all my kids are over here. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, this is my house, period. If you don't pay your bills, you're going to get the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. People, you gotta just step up. You gotta do what you're supposed to do. 9 times out of 10, the other person didn't pick the house you got. Because if it's me, I'm going to be like, you could have budgeted that a little differently, bro. So, okay, so my child support going to pay this. Okay, you need to budget down to about a $800 house. Okay, the room numbers is fine. Okay, yard is cool. No, I'm just playing. But nah, seriously, you get what I'm saying? Like, you go get a house that costs $1,500 a month, and then, you know, you go to court. They'll use that. Well, how much do you pay? $1,500 a month. Where the fuck you live at? Okay, let's calculate that in. And okay, you need help, ma'am. Hey, you're going to pay some of this. Your children live at that house. You're going to help pay some of that. $1,500 house that you rent, motherfucker. That you rent. You're not even buying it. I'd feel better if you was about to own it, but to rent. I'm just adding some stuff in there, but I'm speaking real talk, you feel me? I never in my life put any of my children. If I didn't have custody of, if I had custody of all 10 of my kids, I would never go put my baby mothers on child support. Never. Why would I drag them through court? Why would I drag my kids through court? Why would I drag myself through court? Like right now, you couldn't pay me to go to court. I didn't change, but that's because I didn't change my life so much, and I've been in the court system for like ever. Anybody who's dealt with the judicial system and just kind of, you know, whether you did it right, did wrong, whatever the case may be, you get tired of going in there. You don't even want to go in there. You get PTSD from it. You go in there and you just like, they about to get me, and you ain't doing nothing. That's me. Just even when the police pull up behind me now, I got a license and all that. Hey, man, stop looking back, y'all. I still tell my kids, quit looking back. And there ain't nothing going on. They be looking at me like, what? That face black people make. But nah, you know, that's what it is, bro. I can't go to, I don't do courthouses. I don't do none of that. And I hate having to go to the courthouse to pay my child support. I went up there the other day to put pay on it. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to be here, bro. Because with me, it's also a thing like people that was like 20 years ago that everybody was getting in trouble for the same stuff. And then you go in there now not doing nothing. They looking at you like, oh, shoot, Brandon still got to come up in here. Or, oh, shoot, Jeffrey got to come up in here. Oh, or Christmas got to come up in here. Or Stacia or Saji or whoever the heck got to come up. You be like, man, it feel weird, bro. Like, I don't want nothing to do with none of them people. In courthouse, fire station, I don't fuck with none of them. I don't mess with none of them. I believe in adults just raising their kids, bro. Whether they, you know, do it or not. If you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't. You shouldn't have a prison sentence over your head if you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people legitimately, I'm going to say this because I know I didn't spend the last 5 minutes goofing and being serious, but if somebody doing the best that they can, they shouldn't be penalized for the times that they just came, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell when somebody trying and when they not. So for somebody that's actually doing, you know, it's kind of like a smack in the face. Like, damn, bro, we still on this? Like, you know, some people, one of my baby mothers, her baby daddy, she went and took him off child support about 2 weeks ago. Took him off, you know. So, you know, there are some people out there that will be like, you know, no, man, they helping me. They doing what they do. Let's go take them off. Then you got some that just bitter. Some that just want to have some kind of hold on you. Some that just want to some are like that, man. You know, I'm not necessarily speaking of my situation. I'm just speaking now to the YouTube community and just to anybody out there going through this stuff, because right now I hear of a lot of people going through this situation with child support, and the fathers are in the life and the mothers are in the life, and they stuck because they put them on there a long time ago, or, you know, it is what it is. Now I know, hey, hit me up in the comments if you got something different to say. I don't care. I'll make another video on this, saying something about the comment you giving me on this. And we can rap with it all day, for real. But like I say, man, I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, there's circumstances. Okay, yeah. And like I said, I understand, I get it. But for the ones that's out there doing their job, man, I just, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. So everybody out there that ain't got it, but they trying, keep trying, man, and keep doing what you got to do. I personally know it's tough out there for you. And just keep doing what you got to do, man. God gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say that God knows your heart. God knows what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just ain't doing nothing, then this part of the video is not for you. If you not doing not a dang thing for your children, you don't see them, you not in their life, this part of the video ain't for you. So I hope everybody make it to this point of video and understand I'm not sticking up for piece of shit daddies or piece of shit fathers or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, though, also with that being said, whether you piece of shit or not, you still do not encourage your kids to think of them as piece of shits. I'm sorry. Some of you guys might disagree. Hit me up in the comments if you do disagree. I don't think a parent should down the other parent. I never did it. I got baby mothers. I think one of my baby mothers was on that. The rest of them, no. Like, you know, the one y'all see on here moderating, she ain't never been like that. You know, never talk down on me. Me and her are probably the best. Probably like the best. The friendship is still cool. You know what I'm saying? I get along with them. Like I did a video before, like, you know, you heard my mom kicking it with Lynn say, like, I get along with my children's mothers, but that's not because we just tight. You know what I'm saying? It's because I don't do nothing out the way to do nothing to them, and they don't do nothing out the way to do nothing to me. You know, we just ain't in a situation to be enemies. You like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't talk to my children's mother. The only one I really talk to is the one that be on here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that is. But I'm in all my kids' lives, man. And I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. You know, back in the day when I was, you know, that run around the streets thug guy, you know, it was different, man. That's, you know, that if I knew then what I know now, that holds very true. You know what I'm saying? But fellas, ladies, if you don't have your stuff together in some kind of fashion, I know nobody's perfect. Everybody ain't rich. Everybody ain't got it like that. If you ain't got money, use your time to be with your kids. I think that matters. You don't have to have money all the time. Sometimes you just can't get it. But give them your time. Give them your assistance. Help them learn things. Be there for them. You know what I'm saying? The mama need the yard cut. Go cut the yard. There's other ways to be there for your children and your children's mothers. It don't always have to be financial. Yes, financial would help. And some mothers would be like, I need some coins. I need some money. Okay, but let the dad be there, though. Don't keep him away from his kids because he don't have those funds right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with parents keeping their kids from the parent because of nothing like that. Now, if the parents got some crazy stuff going on in the background, by all means, keep your kids away from any nonsense. That's not what I'm saying. I'm speaking from you know, just being involved, you know, helping out and things like that. I ain't talking about, you know, drug addicts and abusive parents and constantly trying to turn kids on one another from the other one. I ain't talking about that. You keep your kids out of that and you keep them away from whoever the hell you got to for stuff like that. But I'm speaking just strictly on this. Parenting is for the parents, not for the judicial system, not for jurors, not for no judge, not for no court reporter, not for none of that. That's not what it's for. When you have kids with somebody, it's y'all's job. And if it ain't no we job, then it's a you job. And that's for people who got somebody that walked out, or if you walked out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a lot of debates going on about this. You know, I know that they say they started doing it to where the kids go to college and they take you off child support for it now, when it used to be you go to college and you still got to pay. So I know they changed that in a few places. I think they should just do it, you know, I mean, But then, see, I can get even deeper. This is a 19-minute video. I'm going to go a little deeper for y'all just for a second. I'm not going to jump in on it all the way, but I'm going to give y'all a little hint of something. Child support, having kids with people that you're not married to, that is part of the reason. I'm telling you, I'm not going to say it specifically why it's in there, but it holds true to being one of the reasons and causes. Do not have sex before you are married. God knew what he was doing when he did this. Soul ties, child support, child support, infidelity, all of that. Kids out of wedlock, all of that. It holds into that, man. Do not have sex. That's what they're saying. I'm just saying, everybody done already got it in. What I'm saying is, think about it from that perspective. I know there's a lot of perspectives out there, but if you think about it from that one, if you waited till you got married, he or she wouldn't be on child support. Just saying. Everybody out here thugging and bugging, getting it in, not thinking about the ramifications and the consequences. Now we on child support. It ain't funny, but I'm just saying, I can laugh about it because, you know, I've changed my life around, but it's just one of those things, man. So you guys just pay attention to what you're doing, man. If you're not ready to have kids, don't have them. For us who've had kids already, like I said, my kids is teenagers, and, you know, I got a young one, but, you know, my kids are pretty much older, you know what I'm saying? And so, but to the ones of y'all that don't have children yet, and you might be young and watch this video, do your research on everything. Make sure you know who you getting with. Make sure that's really what you want. If you laying down with them, make sure they able to support you if by chance you end up pregnant, or if you end up with a chick and end up getting pregnant. Make sure, bro, that you able to support that if that happens. Don't go in thinking about, ooh, this feel good, ooh, I want sex. And that goes for both of y'all. Make sure that y'all can take care of whatever comes out of that. If not, don't indulge yourself in it. And I know with the way society is right now, everybody's like, man, we young, man, or man, this is 2022. I don't care what year it is. You get put on child support back in 1982, your black ass and white ass and anybody else can get put on child support in 2022, motherfucker. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care black, white, Hispanic, Asian, purple, yellow, green, blue. I don't care who you are. Your ass can get put on child support no matter what year or century it's in. Well, I can't say nothing about the future because they might change that up, you know. But no, those are some of the things that that I've been wanting to say, and I haven't really got on here because, like I say, you know, I be in and off of YouTube. So, but you know, my videos is always real 100 all day. So that's how I feel about child support and parenting and things like that, man. Nobody outside of the parents should be able to dictate when or how or the timelines that you should be able to raise your children, see your children, or anything like that. I feel like anybody who uses the court system, you're a coward. I feel like you a piece of shit, and I feel like you ain't worth the salt to put in greens. I'm not speaking to you. I'm not saying you're a bad person. And maybe you're not a piece of shit. Maybe you just, whatever, you just fell into this gap, gray and black area of life. You know what? I should take it back. I'm sorry. Y'all not pieces of shit. Y'all not weak. Y'all not nothing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm not editing nothing out this video. It's raw, uncut, unfooted. Ain't nobody nothing. I'll take it back. I love y'all. Everybody do what they want to do. But I do think that there is a problem with today's society dependent on strangers to dictate how you raise your kids and who should pay what and who should do what. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't want to keep being on here because I'll probably get in trouble because my mouth was kind of weird today. But, you know, I talk to God about the curse words later. I ain't got nothing to do with that. When I get involved and into something, I be into it. And sometimes my language might go. I might be a sailor for 30 minutes. But look, you know, that's between me and God, and I talk to him about it when I get out this car. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you support your boy channel, man. There's this thing called Super Thanks or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hit that mug up in there, man. Hey, do something. But nah, you ain't got to. But nah, for real, do it. You know, hit that thumbs up. The like button is free, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content, man. But I'm going to keep pushing out this real content. You know what I'm saying? Real talk will be all day long. I'm going to get up out of here, and that's my input on it. I love everybody. Ain't nobody no piece of shit for real, y'all. Hey, I was just going on. I was ranting for a minute. But maybe I think like that for real, but I'm not going to say it to y'all, and I take it back, and I apologize, psych. But I'm for real. It's like that. And I hope everybody doing good out there. If you are on child support, keep your head up, bro or sis, whoever doing it, because y'all both can get it. And it's like that with how it is. Keep your head up. Do what you got to do. If you ain't got it, then they can't get it. If you got it, give it. That's 100% fact. If you got it, give it. If you ain't, you can't. So, you take it the way it is like that. And, I know you feel bad sometimes when you can't give it, but hey, that's life. Sometimes you just can't get it. You shouldn't be penalized. You shouldn't have a sentence over your head because you can't get it this month, but next month you can definitely get it and some next month. You know what I'm saying? So I just think the judicial, I don't think people should be dictating nothing, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You have kids, you responsible for them, both of y'all. I'm not letting nobody get in and out of this. I'm neutral with everything, but quit letting other people rule your lives. Quit letting other people be your parents and your kids' parents. Think about that for a second. You letting strangers be the parents to your kids. Some of y'all might disagree with what I'm saying. Just talk to me about it in the comments. You can email me too. realtalkwithb2020@gmail.com. We can have a full-blown conversation about this. I don't mind. I go live about it if y'all really want to, because it's a lot that I could put in on this, and we could talk about it through the flesh, the earth, the judicial system, all that, and the Bible, and go back and forth with this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't nobody innocent in this, because we all committed sexual sin by having sex before marriage. So, in a sense, karma. Just saying, keeping it real. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm keeping it real. Anyway, I love everybody out there. I thank y'all for tuning in. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a real one. And I appreciate you to death. And I'm up out of here. Peace.